everyone, my name's Lane Rocks and you've just tuned in to Rocks Manor. Yep, here we go. All right, so what's been going on this week? On Wednesday, I went to Target to return the initial pair of overalls that I had bought. I laughed that this is the third video in a row I'm talking about these overalls, but they're that great. But I'm here. These are great. I had bought a pair of overalls. They were really a little too big for me, so I bought a second pair of overalls, had them delivered, and confirmed that the second pair was definitely a much better fit, and packaged up the first pair that I'd bought, and I needed to take them back into the store. So I got to Target, and it was actually a pretty long line for those of you that shop at Target. Usually their returns line is like maybe one person at most, but there was about 5 or 6 of us in line, and I was right there at the back. So I lucked out because even though I had the 2 small kids with me, Zach, who's 18 months, and Veronica, who's just about 4, the lady in front of me was pleasantly social, and she was just really nice. She was interacting with the kids, and she and I were just kind of talking, and as time went on, you know, both of us were just kind of looking at this line that really wasn't moving. She ended up asking me, she goes, what size shoe does she wear? She was pointing at Veronica, and I'm like, that's kind of random. She's like in a size 9. And she opens up her shipping bag that she was bringing back, and she pulls these out and says, yeah, just go ahead and take them. And I'm like, what? Really? She goes, yeah, no, I really don't want to stand in this line, and I bet she'd enjoy them. And Veronica's like, thank you so much. So yeah, we have these really cute house shoes that I'm excited because she gave me the receipt too, the shipping receipt, so I have her address. So I plan on handwriting her a thank you card this weekend and putting that in the mail, which is exciting for 2 reasons. One, just the fact that I'm gonna have the ability to surprise her with, you know, just a handwritten note, but 2, the fact that if anybody knows me, I'm terrible at communication, so I've got this as on my to-do list that this weekend I'm gonna write her a thank you note. So that was a really cool moment. Something else that happened this weekend, and this is gonna sound pretty silly. When I went to go drop off Zach and Veronica at school this week, I noticed a lone little coffee cup that it just had a giraffe, which I'm kind of got a thing for giraffes, more on that in a minute. But I saw this coffee cup, and it was really kind of cool, and it was this giraffe with glasses, and it was sitting on this table that usually just has kind of like random stuff on it. I don't know if it's like things that people take, or, you know, it's just this random table in a hallway. And I saw this coffee cup, and I leaned down to take a picture, and you can see here, yeah, I didn't realize my camera was flipped around, so so I ended up taking a picture of myself first, and then I got a picture of the actual cup, because I wanted to share that to everybody, just how funny it was that I felt like this giraffe with the glasses, you know, was just kind of a cool little mug. But time has gone by, and I have seen this cup still sitting there on this table. So I know that the right thing is not to take the cup, because obviously it's somebody has left it there, maybe on accident. There is an office door right outside of the place that this cup's at. So I'm gonna look around for people on Monday and ask, like, is this a cup that's for free? So I may end up with this new coffee cup that I really don't need, but I'm kind of excited. So in that point, that's why I would say I'm sort of dressed up as a giraffe today at 5'10" in the first place. But also, if you'll just look at me, hold on, I'll just even show you via my phone. Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed today. If you see, I have my giraffe shoes on. I've got, you know, this yellow mustardish colored shirt. I do generally wear this, but I have a giraffe little pendant that I always wear. And I, you know, jokingly say that little poor little giraffe must be freaked out, or the little giraffe mug must be freaked out, because this creeper lady, for one, keeps coming by and like winking at this mug, but also the fact that I keep taking pictures with it. So who knows, on Monday maybe I'll get a good answer that that cup is not something that anybody wants anymore. I'm gonna bring it home. But look how cute it is. It's such a cute mug. This whole giraffe thing that I have, though, a lot of people over the years have asked me about this giraffe obsession that I have, and I'll tell you how it started. The last command that I was in the Navy, I was going out to Kenya for, it was like 6.5, 7 months, and my son, he was, oh gosh, 2.5, 3.5, something like that, when I was about to deploy. So I asked him, is there anything that you would like for me to bring you back? And without skipping a beat, he said, yes, a baby giraffe. And I thought, oh, that's really sweet. You know, I was like, yeah, I'll bring you back a baby giraffe. Don't worry. And I'm thinking I'll find some figurines and stuff. And find some figurines did I. I went on this deployment and there were so many giraffes, and it was so hard not to buy them, but I mean, they're really cool. They're, you know, handcrafted by people in Kenya, and you know that you're helping support the economy and buying these things. And, you know, over time, I just ended up collecting a lot of giraffes, and I came back from that deployment and saw him for the first time, and I asked him, mind you, back at the house, I had a ton of giraffes, right, including some like really tall ones, big ones, but I had a little one in my hand, and I said, do you remember what you wanted me to bring you back when I went to Kenya? And he's like, no. And I was like, do you remember it was a baby something? He goes, oh yeah, it was a baby lion. I'm like, oh, no, it was not a baby lion. It was actually a baby giraffe. And he's like, no. My response was like, what? He goes, no, it was a baby lion. I'm like, no, Andrew, it was a baby giraffe. You wanted a baby giraffe, so I brought you these giraffes. And he goes, no, I wanted a lion. Now I'm telling you, this kid said that he wanted a giraffe. I brought back a whole collection of giraffes and he had zero interest in it. So fast forward to another like 6 to 7 months later, I ended up deploying again, this time also to Africa. I actually went to a whole bunch of different countries to include Cameroon, Liberia, Togo, Benin, Tanzania, did a quick stint back in Kenya. But anyway, I was all over the place, and every place that I went to now at this point, I was picking up more giraffes, because now at this point I realized like maybe I just need to start this giraffe collection thing. And I did, so I got all this cool giraffe stuff. And now at this age, I mean, actually it's been for a couple of years now, he always brags about his giraffe collection. I'm like, these are not your giraffes. You had an opportunity. They're my giraffes. So that's really where that stemmed from. Telling me that he wanted a baby giraffe, and I followed through with that as any good, you know, deploying mom does, and then he completely forgot that's what he told me. So I was stuck with his whole giraffe collection, and now I just kind of jumped forward with it. And honestly, they're cool animals, and I mentioned before I'm 5'10", so I feel like, you know, I feel giraffes. Like I feel them, you know, nice tall animals. But I will say my shoes that I had shown a few minutes ago, I did not buy these. Actually, my good friend Tony, she bought me these shoes just randomly, and it was really such a cool gift. So that, as a matter of fact, this pendant that I mentioned that I wear, and that's another gift by one of the spouses of a guy that I was deployed with on the following deployment after that, Kenya deployment. So I don't know, giraffes are just kind of my thing. I'll have to show you all my giraffes one day, and I'll probably lose a lot of subscribers, because who really cares about a giraffe collection? But I mean, I guess I do. So I guess that's pretty much it. Coming up to the end of this video. New video content comes out every Tuesday and Friday. And otherwise, I hope you have a really good weekend. I just want to say that I appreciate you. So thank you for supporting me in this endeavor, and let's kick on to week 4 on Tuesday. All right, thanks. Bye.